You two are first. Oh wow, look, Andy's here too. You people were talking in the chat and the stream wasn't even happening. How nice is that? Well, color me surprised. I don't think I've seen that happen before. Oh, apparently the live stream's off to a great start. Yeah, great to see you, Amber, McBean, Dubsy, Andy is here as well. What's the crack, Andy? I Heart Fortnite, great to see you. And Costas, it's great to see you again too. Roman, nice to see you. Happy Friday evening, everybody. We made it through another week. Kevin, how's it going? We made it through another week, everybody. We actually did it. I don't know about all of you, but I sure am glad to see Friday. So, if you were here the last time, you saw me build bags numbers 1 and 2 of this oldie 10266 Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. It was great fun. Basically, I constructed the lunar surface upon which the lander rests, including flag with Neil Armstrong. Paul, good to see you. Yes, including flag with Neil Armstrong and some footsteps, some craters and stuff like that. Casey, thank you very much for the heart puff. Thanks, Casey. So we have this lunar surface, large crater in it as well. And the other thing was my favorite one, Casey, is the Titanic. And then the other structure that I built then was this. D, you have this Lego set too. Oh wow, what a small world. Look, I'm building it. I've been saving it since my 20th or 21st birthday for what it's like 5 or 6 years I've been saving it. That's mad, yeah. So Mario, great to see you. 3 months, Casey. 3 months. You did your play, Amber. That's great. Remember, everybody, just to start the stream off, please do give it a like. And remember to subscribe or follow if you're enjoying it. It would be great to have more new people here. Great pick, Casey. And Mario is here and says today. So Mario says, today I do the Lego Messi set. I'm happy to see you too, Mario. I hope you enjoyed the Lego Messi set. And yeah, like I was saying then, before I got distracted. So we built the descent stage of the lunar lander. Still plenty to go, but it's got these really cool stickers, and it's not often you'll hear me say that, but it does. Really cool stickers, and it's just like Dee says. There's it's an awesome display build. Callum, what's the crack? You too, Mario. You too. Yeah, Callum's right. Remind me that in an hour, buddy. Yeah, remind me that in an hour. Yeah, so I will basically continue by building... bag number 3. And I was going to say, Tom, you enjoy playing Minecraft and listening to the stream, yeah? F1 Master, good to have you here. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll build bag 3, and I expected it to be like 2 parts, and it's just 1. So we'll see. I did not realize, actually, everybody, my last live stream on Wednesday night was the longest live stream I ever did. It crossed 4 hours. Longest live stream I ever did, I think. Maria, nice to have you. Welcome. This one. Maria. 10266 NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. Yeah, really cool, Maria. Callum has just finished off building the Lightning McQueen set and says it's such a marvelous bunch of techniques in it. It's brilliant, isn't it, Callum? Brilliant. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I knew that you would. Hello, Emma. It's nice to see you. Good evening to you too. I hope your day has been lovely as well. Amber says I lost my voice at one point during the play. Oh, you must have been like singing your socks off. Is there any singing, or were you just talking? Either way, yeah, that's not good timing for losing your voice, is it? But don't worry, it happens to the best of us. So, you had solos, Amber? Oh yeah, that definitely explains that. Let me just change the lighting in 1 second, please, everybody. Yeah, that's better. I was there. Good to see you. Yeah, Lego's my favorite thing. Have you got any? Al Calavici Beckett, nice to see you again. Yeah, this is I will wear this shirt during the build until I finish this t-shirt, my NASA one. Yeah, perfect one for this build. Starry Grace, yes, Starry Grace. Gracie. Yeah, Starry Gracie, nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, that's a lot of putting back. Callum says, also have been putting back everything from last weekend. That was Brick Fela that Callum was displaying that. And Callum has to put it all back, which is that's bound not to be a very easy task at all. Callum was displaying a lot of his signature Callum scale builds, as I like to call them. Nice to meet you, Sophia. Welcome. And Starry Gracie, hello. Yeah. Waldworth, good to have you, as always. Alex, what's the crack? So, we've got lots of gold pieces, everybody. Everything's good with me too, Alex. Good to see you. Lots of gold pieces. The lighting looks so bad. I don't know what that's about. Sophia, I'm not really watching the World Cup at all. I watched England versus Norway, and that was it. I didn't watch anything else. Mark, good to see you. I do not have the Venator. Wouldn't mind adding it to my collection though, but I wouldn't have anywhere to put it even if I did have it. You know that old chestnut, Mark? Have you got it? What about you, Sophia? Have you got a pick for who's going to win the World Cup? No, I Heart Fortnite. I am not going to finish the set today, I don't think. Oh, that's cool, Waldworth. That's cool. Good luck cleaning the kitchen. Hello, Camo. Great to see you again, as always. Thank you so much for joining the stream once more. We also have Doug here, and Doug says, I just finished my Titanic, no Lego left to build. Real, Doug, real. How long did it take you to build it? People ask me all the time how long it took me to build mine. I'm curious how long it took other people to build theirs. Oh, Tom says, I've been looking for inspiration for my Andor theme mock that you suggested. I was thinking about Andor today. Mark, what do you think of the Venator, seeing as you have it? HMSE South Essex, welcome. It's good to have you back in the stream. How have you been doing? Apparently Paul and Callum are out there waiting for the garden stream. Yeah, Tom, absolutely. That's a great idea. I'm thinking that it's overdue a rewatch on my end, actually. MCR, what's the crack, Stephen? I saw that you've uploaded a new video about your city. I'll have to give that a look maybe later on or else tomorrow. I saw it when I opened my phone, you know, to set up the live stream. How's that going for you, Stephen? No, Sophia, I'm not a very interested person in sports, to be honest. I'm I'm a nerdy Lego builder. What can I say? About a month on the Titanic. For me, it was 3, Doug. I took 3 months to build it. I really took my time. Basically, 1 month per section, if you could say that. Yeah, it's good to see you, HMSE South Essex, as always. Yeah, Sophia, we all have our things, don't we? We all have things that we're interested in. Oh yeah, Callum, sure. Sure. So Emma was saying, no, Norway lost to England. It went on for ages. I was really hoping, oh gosh, I was going to say who I was hoping would win, but I don't think that would get me anywhere good. But Emma, you can probably guess. Yeah. Yeah, Waldwork, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, me too, Stephen, me too. It's making you want to sell all your Star Wars. No way. Yeah, that'd take some doing, MCR. Ooh. Yeah, Andy, I know. I was about to let it slip and I hid it for so long, you know, so yeah. I almost let it slip, but I know who you wanted to win, Emma. Yes. That's who I wanted to win too. Zip. Not saying anything more. Paul says, oh, that's a nice idea. Paul's suggesting that we could do a collab live stream. Each of us in our gardens. That's actually a really nice idea from Paul. Doug, actually, I haven't done the Jaws set, and I was looking at it in my attic on Wednesday of all days. I do have it. I have it autographed by the set designer, Johnny, who was a lovely fella. That is the ideas designer, Johnny, who is from my home county here in Ireland. Johnny is a lovely fella, and he autographed my Lego Jaws set, and it says, to Terry, lots of love, your cousin Bruce, on the front of it. So you're enjoying the mock build in MCR, yeah? That's interesting, actually. Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. So what's also interesting is that I'm 15 minutes deep and haven't put down a single piece. So let's get into it. Finally, Master of Disaster, hello and welcome. Good to see you. So let's continue this build. I'm quite surprised, Stephen, actually. Al Calavici Beckett says that's really cute. I love Jaws. My friend and I went to see Jaws in the cinema quite recently. It was in the recent months for the 50th anniversary, I believe. 1976, yeah. Was it for the anniversary? Or did they just bring it back? Either way, we went to see Jaws in the cinema, and you know what? I really enjoyed it. Camo, I'm streaming in 3 places, not just here. There are only like 4 bags in this set, Emma, but bag number 4 has 3 bag number 4s. Bag number 3 is just 1. Bag number 2, I think, is 2 bags. And bag number 1 was 1 bag, if I'm remembering correctly. Not a lot of bags in this set, Emma. It's not going to take too long for me to build it. Except if I keep talking like I'm doing now, then I'll never get it built. Doug says, I think Jaws will be my next build. I'm sure you will not be disappointed, Doug. Everybody says that it's a great set. Great display ability. Yeah, you got it, Camo. Oh, you got your lever shirt, Amber. That's so exciting. Enjoy your time playing Lego Batman, Amber. That's lovely. Take care of yourself. I was so close, Doug, until I found this set in the attic. I really was so close to opening up my Jaws set to build. It's still sealed, you see. It's autographed and sealed. But you know what? I think I'll have to build it sometime. Yeah, Starry Gracie, I love cats. Of course I do. Any Batman sets? No, I do not have any Batman sets. I heart Fortnite. No Batman sets in my collection. I actually like Batman. I just don't have any sets. Nearly 0, Andy. Like, my backlog is almost empty. Which is troubling. I've worked through it. What can I say? I've actually worked through it. It's quite surprising to me. All the sets that you've seen on the live streams since last year, August time I think it was, they were all in my backlog, and now my backlog is empty. I have very few sets left to build that aren't project sets. I do have a couple of project sets, but those don't count. Those don't count. They're different than a backlog, really. They're not ready to build anyways. What about you, Andy? I imagine that you have a backlog. Yeah? Sarah, welcome as always. Great to see you. Doug says, totally agree, get it built. Yeah, I agree with Doug. I think it'll be I like the idea that it's sealed and autographed and all that, but you know what? I think whenever I get my display sorted out, it would be nice to build that set and have it on display, because it looks great. Andrew, welcome. No, Starry Gracie, I do not have children. No, I do not. Alcalavici Beckett asks, have I ever built any of the Disney park sets? I built the Disney Castle, the first one. Is that what you mean? The Disney Castle, the very first one, I built that one. Sarah says, I'm almost done with one of my many looming projects and I'm glad to check in. I'm glad that you came too, Sarah. And that you're nearly done one of your many looming projects as well. I hope you're feeling accomplished today. It's so good, Alcalavici Beckett. It's a brilliant set. It's on my shelf just over there. Oh, Kama, wouldn't that be amazing? I don't think it's ever going to happen, though. We also have Peanut Butter, who says, what's the biggest Lego set that you have? It's the Titanic Peanut Butter. That's my biggest set, my favorite set, my most expensive set, my longest set, my... yeah, it is the answer to most of the questions people have. Speaking of questions that people have, Emma was asking, have you planned what the next build will be? And the answer is no. No, I have not. But it could be the Jaws set. But I don't know. I think that the next live stream series might be something a bit different than live building. Maybe it could be something else. Something to change it up a little bit. Oh, and not video games, because I already do that. Something else. Andy says that the backlog is insane, and also says, I can't wait to start working through them, and we'll be starting to do so later in the year. Get the Tantive built. Yeah, Andy is on a mission, everybody. This man does not have time for building petty Lego sets when he's out here building one of the best Lego Star Wars MOCs ever made. So, understandable, Andy. But you must be excited to build some sets too, I'd imagine, yeah? At a time in the future when things settle down after having constructed the Tantive. Seb, good to see you. Seb says, should I save for the Death Star or the X-Men Mansion and Old Town? Old Town, like medieval market village, or what? We also have the Spiritual Zest, who says, superb effort, well done, thanks Spiritual Zest. Emma says, that's exciting. Yeah, Sarah, I know. Sarah says, kudos to having space and funds to have a backlog. Yeah, well, I don't have a backlog anymore. I had one. Had one. Peanut Butter says, I have Lego Commander Rex from Star Wars that I carry with me everywhere I go for 12 years. He's very rusty now. He's a keychain. Peanut Butter, that's really cool that you carried him everywhere. Even if he's all beaten up and everything, it's still great that you carry him all the same. Oh, the 15th anniversary Ninjago. I say save for the X-Men Mansion and Old Town over the big Death Star. Harris, great to see you. It's going good, thank you so much. We're nearly up to 20 likes already, everybody, which is, well, truth be told, it's just absolutely brilliant. If you haven't already given the stream a like, this is your reminder, please do. Things I love to see. Truthfully, I don't even think I said to people to like the stream and it went up anyways. And that makes me really happy. Andy says, I can't wait to make the sets. I find it so relaxing building sets. It's bound to be, Andy, because like you just have to read the instructions and build, right? You don't have to look for pieces. All the pieces you need are there. Good things, yeah. Who could blame you? Paul says that all three of us, Paul says that he, Callum, and I all need to purchase Minas Tirith and do a garden stream. Oh my goodness. Paul has big ideas, apparently. No, Sarah, one time we got to 99 likes on the live stream, or it was maybe 97, and we didn't make it to 100. And now we never came close since, to be honest. But you just never know when it could happen. It could happen tonight. You just wouldn't know. Scott James says, what happened to all the model shops? We had quite a few in Manchester back in the 90s. I don't know if it's still open or not, but at Manchester Airport, there used to be a great model shop inside. Also, at the Manchester Airport runway viewing park, there also used to be a great model shop. I don't know if it's still there. Both of those model shops that I've mentioned, obviously aviation themed. Yeah, model shops. I can think of one where I live. Well, it's not even where I live, and it's in a different town. Yeah, there aren't a lot of model shops, or hobby shops, to be honest. Excuse me. Doug says, great news. Jaws is available in the Glasgow store and says, I'll be paying a visit tomorrow. Doug, you enjoy that. You enjoy that. Actually, I think that the Jaws set might be retiring at the end of this month. Is that right? Or is that wrong? Blakey, nice to see you. I'm not sure, Freddie. Quite a lot. Well, we all know who's not going to finish first, Callum. Me, the world's slowest Lego builder. I think so too, Doug. Freddie says, do you work much to manage to get all those sets? Yep. You bet. That's me. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. But many of them were also gifts from my wonderful family too. And that's very important. Many of them were lovingly gifted. I'm very, very fortunate like that. But yeah, you bet I work hard, you know, for many of the sets. And you're right, hard work does pay off. You know, some of these sets I had to bust my hump to you know, be able to get them, and I did it, and it was worth it. So you're just right, Freddie. This is the 10266 Apollo 11 NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. Yeah, Paul, I had to slag myself before you did it for me. Yeah, Freddie, just right. My t-shirt matches the build. Skyla, good to see you. Welcome. And Skyla also says, beautiful Titanic behind you. Sarah asks, why do sets get retired? It's a good question. Why do sets get retired? Well, basically, there is only so much space in the shelves, on the shelves, in the Lego stores, right? Think of it. Tobster, great to see you. There is only so much space on the shelves in the Lego stores, right? So if they don't retire sets, then where are they going to put the new ones? So that's kind of like why they retire it in a very basic example. But it's a lot more complex than that in reality, of course. You're off as well. So Tobster, you're off school now. Finished, yeah, for summer. Peanut Butter says, I wish I had more Lego. I always change jobs and places and can't have them with me. And also says, I guess you can't have everything. Well, maybe sometime, Peanut Butter. Maybe sometime in the future. Skyla, it's the Titanic. So my favorite hobby besides Lego is restoring my old military vehicle that I'm working on. I've mentioned it before in some previous streams about it, but in general I don't talk about it on I Fall Bricks. But yeah, Emma, that's absolutely my other favorite hobby, is working on my special project car, which is an old military vehicle. Emma also asks, if you buy used sets that's missing pieces, where do you get the pieces to complete the set? So if that happens, Emma, you can go on to this Lego website and there's a thing called Pick a Brick. I don't know if it's available in every country, but you can go on to Pick a Brick, but most people use Bricklink, which is a different website. And for me, I would be using Bricklink, which is something that I've been using for years. There's also a smaller one called Brick Isle. Yeah. But Bricklink would be the main one, Emma. Are you missing some pieces for a set? Like, are you missing some pieces, or you're just asking generally? Tobster says, finished for summer, and I got a good week ahead as I'm seeing Bruno Mars on Wednesday. Tobster, I remember you told me that you're a Bruno Mars fan. Did you see Bruno Mars before, or did you tell me you got tickets to see Bruno Mars a long time ago, and now you're finally getting to see him? Best of luck, Peanut Butter. Take care. Look, I'm putting these really cool gold pieces on the outside. Ah, Toaster, that's wonderful. So Toaster got the tickets to see Bruno Mars ages ago and is finally getting to see him on Wednesday. Och, Toaster, I'm really happy for you. I hope that it's as good as you want it to be. I really do. Philip, nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, that's cool, Emma. Makes sense. Who knows? Maybe you could learn more about that in the next live stream series. That's an obvious hint, everybody. Silas Builds Things. Good to see you, Silas Builds Things. Philip says, hey, do you remember me for like last Christmas? I just came past you. I'm sorry, Philip. That is a long time ago, and I do not remember. Yes, I hope I haven't disappointed you. But it's good to have you back. After so long, yeah? Thank you for coming to say hello. What was I building the last time you were here, Philip? Do you remember? Remember, we're nearly up to 20 likes on the stream now, so please do give it a like if you haven't already. I was building the Simpsons house, Philip. Oh, that was a long time ago. Good to have you back here, Philip, and thank you so much for coming to say hello. Oh, you saw me building the castle. Well, that wasn't that long ago. Oh, Doug, it's a hard knock life, isn't it? You take care of yourself. Good night, and maybe I'll see you again in another live stream. And hopefully you'll have something in the backlog then, or something new to build, right? I hope I didn't put this in the wrong place. I'm sure I didn't. Uh-oh. Please tell me that there's gold on the other sides too. You're at the airport right now, Philip, and you're going to Ireland? Really? Well, I hope you have a great time here in Ireland. Oh yeah, I do it on all faces, yeah, so I need to add even more gold to the other 3 faces that remain. What part of Ireland are you going to, Philip? Last year, Philip. Last year. Sarah's finished the looming project and now on to another. So what did you loom, Sarah? What project have you finished off looming? I did last night write a good script for Lewis. Great to see you. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, Lewis. Lewis asks, is Lion Knight's Castle alright? Well, last night I wrote a good script for an upcoming video about the Lion Knight's Castle. I haven't recorded the script or anything, you know, shot the footage, nothing like that. But I've written the script, which is a start. No, Philip, only I do that. Thank you for asking, but no. The Titanic is my dream set, Philip. The Titanic is my dream set, and I have it. So I'm a very happy man. Yeah, Sarah, absolutely. Thankfully, I was actually thinking that myself. It's almost like you read my mind. There is hardly even any need for a mod because the chat is always very chill. It's very rare that there are ever any problems. And if there are, that's what the block button is for. You know what, Emma? I have very little idea what they do because I've never done it myself. But I think that if you're a moderator, that means that you can like remove negative comments, which I don't really get, thankfully. They probably have some other responsibilities too, but I have no idea what they are. I would imagine someone watching the stream can probably give you a better answer than I can. I don't want to hear about it, McBain. Philip, you have a safe flight, and well, welcome to Ireland, but obviously early, yeah? You'll be very welcome here in Ireland. Take care of yourself, safe flight, and all the best. Katie, nice to see you, welcome. How are you doing tonight? How many pieces are there, Capsu asks. Like 1,000 or something. 1,087 pieces, Capsu. Also, it's good to see you. Yeah, Lewis, sounds about right to me. I love all these fancy gold pieces, everybody, the metallic ones. I'm doing good too, Katie, thank you. Glad to see it's Friday, yeah? I'm looking forward to the weekend. Oh, what's with all the Paul and Callum? What's with all the iFall slander? Bodea Albert, welcome. Great to see you. Everything's good here. How are you doing? What am I building, Katie? I'm building the NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. This is the descent stage, the one that lands on the moon. Jake asked, do you have any rare minifigures? Not like too many rare ones, to be honest. I mean, some of them probably are rarer than I think, but I don't like buy rare or expensive minifigures, to be honest. I just, whatever minifigures come in the sets, I have. Andy says hello to you, Callum. Okay, keep going here. Bodea just got done with the exam, so is it like summertime for you, Bodea, now? Or like, are you finished your studies or your school? Banana Boy, you did tell me that. Welcome. Great to see you. And just like that, we made it up to 20 likes on the stream. Happy days. Jake, do you have a real Yoda New York Yoda? A real one? Oh, I definitely don't have anything like that. Jake says, my rarest minifigure is probably I Heart New York Yoda, which is extremely rare. That's cool. So you have a real one of those? Yeah? I'm doing good, Banana Boy, thank you. How was your day? Callum says, send a greeting to Andy too. You're like a carrier pigeon, I know. Text them yourselves, people. Oh. Okay, I've done all the faces. Look how nice this is. Yeah, it's definitely got that space aesthetic that we're also used to. Sarah says best carrier pigeon, automatic and without international fees. Sarah is absolutely right. And then Bodea says, I'm not going to lie, you're probably the chillest Lego builder out there. Highly respectable man. Thank you so much, Bodea. Thank you. I'm glad that you think so. That's what this is all about. Chilling. That's cool, Jake. Excuse me, everybody. I am indeed very tired. It was a hard day at work today. So there's a little fun fact attached to this page about the gold that you can see. You know, like this reflective gold that you can see. And the fun fact is, the foil on the Lunar Lander was used for thermal and micrometeoroid protection. I wonder how it protected from micrometeoroids. Emma says space is really cool. I absolutely agree, Emma. Space is cool. Like, it's just so interesting. You know, to think like somebody out there is just like lots of people out there really are just going to work every day and like working in the pioneering field of space exploration. It's amazing, really. Ross, what's going on? How are you doing? Ross says NASA stands for never a straight answer. I've never heard that one before. What it actually stands for, as far as I'm aware, is and National Aeronautics and Space Administration, I think. Not a straight answer. That's a good one, though. Rosatron, I've never heard it before. Bodea says, isn't that the foil that uses some origami techniques? I've heard something about them not long ago in a documentary I was watching with my family. I'm just not sure, Bodea, because it's not a subject I know a huge amount about, but I would like to learn more. Just like Emma said, I wish I could learn more about space. It's so big and so much is happening all the time. Yeah. It's absolutely fascinating, like, to think that there's a whole universe out there. Wow, this Lego set is really, like, here we are on the I Fall Brick stream pondering the mysteries of the universe while I build a Lego NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. But it's true, like, there's a whole universe out there, like, how can you not be curious what's going on? I don't know what this thing is, some kind of folding device. I'm not sure what it is, not yet. Absolutely not Banana Boy. It was absolutely not fun. It wasn't the worst, but my back is so sore now. It definitely it wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst, but it was definitely not fun. Andy asks if I've seen the film Life. No, Andy, I haven't. Can you tell me what it's about? Do you think I'd enjoy it? Alicia, it's nice to see you too. How are you doing? So Bluebird, what I'm building is the NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. Right now, this is the section that I'm on. This is the bottom half, the bit that went onto the lunar surface and stayed behind when the astronauts went back to space. Nice to have you here, Bluebird. Open Plumbing, how's it going? Bodea says, imagine there's a planet made out of Lego. Who knows? And Bodea is right. Like, the universe is so huge. Like it would be, I think it would be foolish to say, oh, it's not possible that there's a planet made out of Lego, because the universe is just so big. How can you discount that possibility? Even if it doesn't seem likely, there are like trillions of planets, everybody. Like, you can't even, it's impossible to imagine how many planets there are. And we're just one of them. Sarah rightly also raises the point that it's easier to explore and get into space than it is to explore or get to the bottom of the oceans. And Sarah's right. More people have been to the International Space Station than have been to the depths of the world's oceans. It's Sarah, that's a great point, because you're absolutely right. I was actually watching a short video a couple of nights ago about the depth of the ocean, and oh my goodness, I had no idea. And like, I'm knowledgeable, but like, this video was like I just couldn't believe what I was seeing, how deep the ocean is, and how there are, aquatic life forms that survive the immense pressures of the ocean at different levels and temperatures. No light down there. It's amazing. Nature's amazing. See you, Banana Boy. Best of luck. What's the film about, Andy? Is it about space? Paul says, I always wonder if space is always and infinitely expanding, what is it expanding inside of? What is after space? My head hurts. Funny, Paul, I thought about that too. Like, in general, as a human, I imagine the concept of like the vacuum of space as being nothing. The idea of nothing, I think like, okay, outer space, like a piece of space with just nothing in it. No air, no nothing. It's just a black cube, you know, it's nothing. But it's still space. What's going on outside of the universe? You know? Oh, apparently the stream is turning into some kind of Brian Cox theoretical space podcast. Oh, twinkle twinkle little star. Oh, funny. Oh, this is great. Mr. Ginger says the gold foil on the Lunar Lander acted as a Whipple shield, causing hypervelocity debris to shatter and vaporize before reaching the primary hull. Mr. Ginger, that is not something that I have ever heard of before, but sounds absolutely fascinating. That is something that I should look into after I finish building the set. A Whipple shield to shatter hypervelocity debris. How could you not be interested in that? Nice work, Mr. Ginger. Astrofan, welcome. Adventures with Noah, it took me 3 months to build that set. Remember to subscribe if you're enjoying everybody, or follow. Subscribe or follow if you're enjoying listening to me and reading all the comments about theoretical physics science and what's going on with the universe while we build Lego. Open Plumbing says it's impossible to believe that planet Earth is just floating in the vast open space. Absolutely. Floating out there, spinning around the sun, you know, orbiting it and all. Like, it's amazing. You know, it's not just orbiting the sun. It's also, you know, it's orbiting the sun, but it's also turning itself. It's so interesting. Sarah says, creatures of the deep are fascinating and slightly creepy. Yeah, fascinating and creepy. Emma says, about the space expansion thing, wrecks my brain, I think about often. So Emma says the space expansion thing is something she thinks about often. How can it expand from nothing? That's what we're saying, like, how can there just be nothing and then one day a big bang happened and all of a sudden the universe just starts expanding? Like, how did that happen? Yeah, so interesting. So Bodea, bye Tobster, take care. If I'm not talking to you between now and Wednesday, you enjoy Bruno Mars, alright? You enjoy it. You deserve it. Bodea, the next live stream will be on Monday, but it will only be on YouTube at 7:20 p.m. UK time, where I will be continuing to play Lego Indiana Jones, the original Adventures video game. Ball Knowledge, great to see you. Oh, Astrofan, enjoy the party. Liam, good stuff. I'm having a nice night and I hope you are too. I'm having a great time building the Lunar Lander, discussing the possibilities of the creation of the universe with the people who are watching. Kind of mad, really. I hope you're doing good too, Liam. Thanks a lot for coming to say hello. Yeah, Astrofan, have a great time at the party. Take care. Ball Knowledge, welcome. Welcome. If you're just joining and haven't already, please do give the stream a like and remember to follow or subscribe, everybody. Most of the streams aren't this deep, but apparently I'm taking the streams to new heights. We're discussing the theories of the universe tonight. See you there, Bodea. Take care. Paul says, what an awesome Lego channel. Wednesday we were pure language and etymology. and some Lego. Today it's pure physics and philosophical lessons and some Lego. It's great. Paul, would you have it any other way? Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, it's some crack. Like, you never know what you're going to get with these streams. You had a good day at work today, Ball Knowledge? Did you make another sale? Carbo, great to have you in the stream as always. Oh, Emma, no, I was afraid you were going to ask that. I knew you were going to ask me that. Would you believe me if I said I was at work thinking about how you were going to ask me it and I couldn't remember what it was? I remember the last word. I remember, what was it? Gar. And I remember day was the last word. So I remember gar. I remember day. I remember Klaus, who's it? I remember some, like I remember some of it, but remember the sentence you Noah Carter, good to see you. Carbo playing baseball with the lads. Happy days, Carbo. How did you get on? There were over 9,000 pieces in that set fortnight. Mr. Ginger says, what if the... What... Oh, goodness. Paul says, I'm glad I'm not the only one who ever thinks of the mysteries of the universe. I'm pleasantly surprised that so many people watching the stream think about the theories or mysteries of the universe. Yeah, apparently we're all more alike than we thought. Adventures with Noah. This Republic gunship was a challenge to build at times. I was struggling so badly, but the hardest set that I ever built, truthfully, was the Lego Technic Liebherr R9800 excavator. And then Mr. Ginger says, what if the Covenant from Halo truly exists? However, we won't know about it yet until the year 2552. I have never played Halo, so I don't get it, but maybe somebody watching will. Yes, my Norwegian. Back to my Norwegian. Yeah, so I remembered the letter A and E with the A pronunciation. I remembered the gar and something. The last word was day. Day. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to remember everything, I guess. But I probably, Emma, if you put it in the chat, I will remember how to say it. I maybe don't remember the sentence, but I think I would remember how to say it, though. Adventures with Noah says, I can't do Technic. I keep needing to take it apart. Me too, buddy. Me too. Technic is a real challenge. I mean, it's rewarding, but I prefer system, to be honest. Oh, Sarah says, I'm still betting that our universe is zoomed out far enough, like on Men in Black, that we'd be in some random cell of a larger creature / being. Like how we have gut bacteria. Sarah, you know what's the funniest thing? Whenever I was a little boy, I thought about that one day, and it's an idea that I've never forgotten since. So could we just be in, like, could our planet and our solar system and our universe just be happening inside somebody's fish tank somewhere in an even bigger universe, you know? It is nice hearing people's thoughts. I didn't think so many people cared about that stuff either, Emma, which is great. That's why it's so nice that we can all come together for these live streams. Seb says, so Seb is back and says most people voted Old Town and X-Men Mansion. So you have your answer then, Seb, yeah? X-Men Mansion and Old Town it is. Sounds like to me, yeah? I really don't think you'll be disappointed. Carbo says, I just noticed this, but on the Lego Titanic, the flag at the very tip of the bow is inaccurate to the real ship. So I moved mine to the top of the mast. Cool fact for you. The tops of the masts, the top of the... Yeah, actually, the top of the masts do have flags, but I actually don't have enough space between my shelves to display the Titanic with the flags installed, so I have to remove them whenever it's on the shelf. That's cool, Carbo. Brilliant, Seb. Brilliant. Benjamin Ramsey, great to see you. So what I'm doing is building the Lego Creator Expert 10266 NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. You're very welcome here. Benjamin, good to see you. And Techno, it's good to see you as well. Remember, if you're just joining, to give the stream a like, everybody. I can't believe we're nearly up to 30 likes already after only an hour. That leaves me feeling so chuffed, honestly. Bodea says, I have to go because tomorrow it's a big day. I'm filming a wedding with my drone, so I need to be fresh. Wish me luck. See you on Monday on YouTube. Good night, Master Builder. Bodea, best of luck flying your drone and capturing that wedding footage, yeah? Blue skies, I hope, will be there for you. Take care and see you on Monday. You can tell me all about it then. Oh yeah, Emma, you put it back in the way you would say it, not the way you actually spell it, right? And it's hi Vordengar Detmet. Oh, that should be it's not day. It should be die then. It is not. I didn't realize that last time. So it's hi Vorden Oh wait, and the Vorten, and the with the hat is pronounced like O, right? So it's Hi Vorten Gore Det Med Die. Is that right, Emma? Maybe I'm thinking too much and I'm messing it up. Hi Vorten Gar Vorten Hi Vorten Gore Hi Vorten Gore Det Med Die. The way you would say it. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. No adventures with Noah, absolutely not. Carbo says, I'm just a huge Titanic nerd. And you know what, Carbo? I respect you for it. Yeah, Titanic nerding art is cool. Let's be Titanic nerds together. You know, there's... Oh, I'm not going to lie. This random ad came up on Facebook for some Titanic product, like a Titanic book or something. And the music from the movie started playing and it started showing all these shots of the Titanic. And I was just like, I was feeling so emotional because I was all like, I can't get over what happened, even though it's been 114 years. I just can't get over it. Why? You know? What is that? Ancestral trauma? It's not even as if my ancestors were on the Titanic. Gretchu, great to see you again. Gretchu says, hello mate, I just wanted to say hi to you. I hope everything is good. Gretchu, thank you so much for joining the stream to say hello to me. Everything is good here and I hope you're doing good too. Great to see the weekend, yeah. It's Friday, thank goodness. All smiles here. Yeah, Lewis, I did a video on that months ago. He's got Crocs on. My upscaled minifigure has Lego Crocs. I designed them. I designed them myself. So he's wearing he's wearing Lego Crocs, and I designed them myself. I did a video about it. It might have been about 4 or 5 months ago when I did that. Please excuse me for a moment, everybody. I will wash my hand. Yes, I will wash my hand. Alisa, good to see you. I'll be right back. I want to wash my hands. My Lego is covered in thumbprints, fingerprints, and I do not like it. Yes, I'm back. Lewis says, well in, I need to find that video. 3 or 4 months ago, Lewis, it was right at the time when the Crocs were released. I think I did that video. Yeah, you wouldn't have to scroll back too far. Like, it wasn't that long ago, you know? Gorilla God, great to see you in the stream. Great to see you. Ball Knowledge says, sorry for responding so late. I'm still at my grandma's, but yeah, I clutched the day by making a last minute sale. Ball Knowledge, happy days. That is, you had a sale on Wednesday, if I'm remembering correctly, and a sale today. Maybe you're on the up and up, yeah? And I hope you are. Emma says, that is really good. You're... I don't know the names of the letters, but the and the is perfect. Emma, thank you. I have a good teacher, yeah? Although, yes, I didn't remember all of it, but yeah, it is High Vorten Gore Detmet Die. Yeah. I think I could get the hang of this Norwegian. Andy, thanks so much for joining the stream. Take care of yourself. Looking forward to sitting down and watching your newest uploads and all, Andy. See what you've been up to. You have a great weekend and see you next week. Lewis, thanks a lot for going back and commenting on the video. Yeah. If you do make a pair of Crocs like the same as the Crocs that you see in the video, send me a picture or like upload a picture to the weekend builds prompt or something, because it'd be really cool to see. It would be really cool to see. I didn't think anybody else would be interested in that. Yeah, you bet I washed my hands just like 2 minutes ago. One, two, three. Where are... Oh, there's one. Oh, of course I remember Ball Knowledge. I try to remember everybody and everybody's. I try to remember everybody's names. I try to remember where everybody's from. I try to remember what they tell me. What you all tell me matters to me, and I do try my best to listen and remember what you're telling me. All of your stories are important to me. Is that right, Paul? Paul says Stephen Hawking explained that ideally all the atoms in the universe should arrange themselves perfectly in a lattice structure. And does that actually happen, Paul, or not? I don't know. Now I want to go and watch some space documentaries and Interstellar. Oh, Interstellar is one of my favorite movies, everybody. Adventures with Noah. Yes, I do have a YouTube community. You subscribe to the channel, and then see if you go to the top of the channel, there is a communities tab or community button, and you press it, and it's in there. And it's would be great to have somebody new posting in it. So sometimes some of you do share posts in it, and it really makes me happy to see. But it'd make me happy to see even more going on in there. So you'd be very welcome. Adventures with Noah. Oh, that's cool, Lewis. That makes sense. That's great. Okay. Yes, keep going here. I have seen that before, Carbo, yes. That if the atoms align perfectly, then you could push your hand through something. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not. I don't know, like the amount of times you would have to try that before it actually worked. I don't think you could even do it in one human lifetime. But I have seen it before, Carbo, yes. Oh, that's okay, Noah. Yeah, well, maybe you can check back tomorrow then. Yeah, I forgot about that. You do have to be subscribed for a day. That's a rule I put in. Yeah. Actually, I forgot about that. Anyways, maybe you can check back tomorrow. No, Adventures with Noah. Çok selam, Utku, iyisin. That's great, Adventures with Noah. Yeah, I forgot about that rule. I did forget about that. Oh, great. So Callum from Halfpenny Brick says the Callum scale fleet is growing. Even more tonight. I have a separatist tank all finished. A separatist tank. Here, send me a photo, Callum, would you? Or are you going to make a post about it? Also, I've just finished building these 4 things that I needed. Oh, these are for the legs. These are surely for the Lunar Lander legs. Is that right? And then... Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are surely the legs. Good question, Carbo. And the truth is, I'm just not sure. Pan, that's great to see you. You're with your grandma. Oh, Pan, don't worry about it. Spend that valuable time with your grandparents. It's very, very important. Although I'm nearly sure that Calico tagged me in something earlier, Carbo. I haven't seen it yet, though. But I'm nearly sure that Calico tagged me in something earlier. Pick a brick column, yeah. 2 to 4 month, yeah. 2 to 4 month delay is quite a while, in fairness, Callum, isn't it? Like, but I get it, I get it. I look forward to seeing it, though. Oh, okay, Pan. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, you were minding your grandma, which is great. I'm sure she appreciated that. Oh wow, Adventures with Noah. Are you ever going to finish it, or probably not? Film Friday? Alright, Pan. Will you enjoy Film Friday with your family? Take care. Have a lovely weekend. It'll be good to see you, Pan. Macalio, great to have you in the stream. It is Josapo Macalio. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Josapo Macalio. It's great to have you here. And Josapo Macalio says, "Hey buddy, I love your stream. Keep on building. You're doing a great job." Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the live stream. It's been great fun for me as well. I say it in every stream, it's the highlight of my week. Every stream, you know, I look forward to them every single time. No matter how tired I am, no matter how hard my day at work was, I always look forward to these live streams. Pan, it'll be great to see you on Monday. Wow, Emma. Nobody ever asked me that before. And you know what? I've never even thought about that before. Emma just asked, what does a perfect day look like for me? And I have never thought about that before. And I think it's an amazing question. What does a perfect day look like for me? Hmm. Wow, Emma, what a deep question. What a deep question. What does a perfect day look like for me? Will, good to see you. My dream set is the Titanic, which I already have up on my shelf. What does the perfect day look like for me? Gosh, Emma, I'm going to be thinking about that. I can't come up with an answer right now, but I think that that's going to be a question I will think about even after this live stream. What does a perfect day look like for you or anybody else watching? Gosh, what an interesting question. I've never asked myself that before. Maybe it would be like, for example, well, in my perfect day, like I would get to see like my family, like they would be part of any perfect day that I have, they would be included, so I'd get to see my family and spend some time with them for sure. Maybe build some Lego, definitely a sleep in, a nice shower. Oh, now I'm getting all excited. Oh, a nice shower, time to build Lego, time to just chill. Gosh, I don't know. Sunny, but not too hot. Um, Doing something with friends or, something like that. Sure. You know what? I definitely know that any perfect day that I might ever have, Emma, any of those days, the perfect day for me isn't just about me. The perfect day for me is sharing that day with somebody else. That's 100% true. No, even in my version of a perfect day, I'm sharing it with someone. What a lovely question. I'm definitely going to think about that one for a while. So Nuki Dookie says, is that guy on the top right shelf custom built? Also, I've been loving your work, dude. Keep it up. Nuki Dookie, I'm really glad that you've been enjoying the work that I've been putting in. This guy you're talking about, funny, Lewis, who was watching the stream and perhaps still is, I'm not sure, also was asking me about that. So that is a normal like Lego set that you can get in the shop called upscaled minifigure, but I added to him custom Lego Crocs for a funny video I did a couple of months back. So the set is real, but the shoes, they're special. I designed them myself. Definitely not too personal. It's a brilliant question, Emma. Yeah. It's you know what? It's one of the best questions anyone has ever asked me on a live stream. Yeah, it definitely is. Not too personal or anything, just a brilliant question. So, Paul, back to you. Paul says, Stephen Hawking theorized that it only took 6 missing atoms to break the lattice, causing the atoms to clump together, creating the core build elements of the universe. Thus, everything else, just mind-blowing. That's not something that can understand, like, to six missing atoms to break the law. Like, how do you come up with that? I want to, like, I don't understand, but I want to. Like, how do you come up with such a theory? Is that what all that string theory is and everything? I don't know. Yeah, it's too late for me to be thinking about that, Paul. That's, it's like Marty McFly would say, that's heavy. Open Plumbing says, I've just realised we're seeing a flipped camera image. The NASA logo on your t-shirt is backwards. Maybe if I turn around and face this way, now it's not backwards anymore, Open Plumbing. Am I right or am I right? Thanks, Nookie Dookie. I said I regretted buying. Said I regretted buying. Oh. I said I regretted buying. You know what? I spent a huge amount of money on my Republic dropship with ATOT, which is a white wheel set for a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful that I had it, have it in my collection. But I spent a huge amount of money on that set, and it's currently sitting in the attic doing nothing. So, yeah. In hindsight, would I buy that set again and spend the amount of money that I did fixing it? No, absolutely not. So definitely the answer would be the Republic dropship with ATOT. Also, I bought like an old used Lego Star Wars collection last year in January, and it was a complete waste of time. I don't even know why I bought it. Yeah, so any of the sets that I've ever regretted buying apparently were all Star Wars. Emma says, I love that dry humor. Oh, it was so stupid, but I thought it was kind of funny too. Yeah, that's because, so Open Plumbing, to my response to your comment, like you are absolutely seeing a flipped image, and that's because I'm using my front cameras. It's the front cameras of each of my devices rather than the back camera. Arguably, using the back camera may achieve greater video quality, but the stands that I have are suited for the front-facing camera rather than the back one. Maybe there's a setting that you can auto flip it or something. I don't know. Camo says, there is on here, I don't know about the others. Huh. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's something I should look into, because Open Plumbing raised a really good point, and it's not something that I ever considered before, that the image is flipped, or needs to be flipped. Open Plumbing asks, trivia question, do you know what the T in t-shirt stands for? I thought it was called a t-shirt because of the shape. Because of the shape of the t-shirt, rather. No, Open Plumbing, I don't know what the T stands for. I never knew it stood for anything. That's cool. Looks like I'm going to learn something tonight. Look, Emma, you're getting your fun fact of the night from Open Plumbing. At the minute, Adventures with Noah, there are no Lego sets that I really want to buy. I have too much and I have nowhere to put it already, so I'm not interested in buying it anymore at the minute. That will surely change, but right now I've got too much, nowhere to put it, and it's a problem that I need to address rather than continuing to add even more sets and nowhere to put them, you know? Is it because, oh, okay, open plumbing, it is because of the shape. Oh, very good, very good. Well, I feel vindicated. Do you have any more, though, open plumbing? Okay, I feel like I stole your thunder because I knew the answer to your trivia question. This thing. And we made it up to 30 likes on the stream as well, everybody, which is kind of like I've alluded to this in the past. It's kind of like a bit of a golden number, really. The old golden number used to be 50, but the new golden number is 30. I've lowered my expectations. Used to hit 50 likes on the streams all the time. Doesn't happen very much anymore, but Heather, welcome. How's it going? I think I'm building the first leg. It's weird. Some of these pieces are stamped and some of them aren't. Oh, they're stamped around the other side for some reason. Well, anyways. Christopher, great to see you again. Welcome. If you're just joining, that's Christopher, Heather. Please do give the stream a like and remember to subscribe if you're new, which I believe is the case for Heather, and it would be nice to see you in other streams, Heather, in the future. This thing. Oh, and the ball joints then. Oh, very good. I see why I'm doing this. And then a couple of these. This one. I'm on the big screen. I made it to the big screen, Ross. Wow. It's kind of funny to me to think that, most people I imagine watch the streams on their phones, and that seems perfectly normal to me. But it's kind of funny the idea that I'm on Rossitron's TV right now. Like, look, Ma, I'm on TV. So a Lego fun fact for tonight. Oh dear. Do I have a Lego fun fact for tonight? I feel like I had so many of them the last time. And now... Oh yeah, I do. I do have a fun fact for you, Emma. So... Or did I tell you that one before? Oh, I think I told you it before. I was going to tell you about how the first Lego castle was yellow because they didn't want to make grey because of their anti-war stance, which is something I've definitely talked about before. You see, usually I research a fun fact before the live streams, except this one I didn't have time to do that. I might need to pull out the book. Seb, thanks a lot. Take care of yourself. So who was the first woman in space? And the first animal was Leica the dog, yeah? Who didn't make it back, I'm nearly sure. Or was Leica the first living creature to orbit the Earth? However, it might actually have been a monkey that was the first animal that truly went to space and never came back. Anyways. Crash Bandicoot, what did you pre-order? Tell us. Waldwork, good to see you back again. Also, Josh's Brick Studios, good to see you, Josh. Ross, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Lucky for those of you who are watching on YouTube, YouTube gets the superior quality, like proper 1080p stream, proper high definition. Yeah, the other two streams are definitely on that 720p low quality stuff. Nothing I can do about it though. Oh, very good, Crash. Very good. So Crash has I'm not laughing, trust me, I want that set. Not the Brickheads though, I think it's awful. But the Lego SpongeBob set, the main one, I absolutely want it sometime. I remember OG Lego SpongeBob too. Definitely not a laughing matter. Definitely not. The Brickheads I don't like because it's not even square, but the other set looks great. Stuffree, nice to see you. Bye, Waldwork. Soviet cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman on space on the 16th of June 1963. Well, I didn't know that, Open Plumbing, and that's a great fact. That is a great fact. Soviet cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova. Right, let me see. Still good to have though, Crash, yeah? Okay, I'm clearly drawing a blank for a fun fact, Emma, but would you settle for a fortune? I will predict a fortune for you if you want instead. I'm serious, by the way. And no, I'm not predicting anybody else's fortunes. Ian, how's it going? So I'm on bag number 3. I'm building the first leg. So I have one leg here. I have 2 more to build, and then there will be obviously be a 4th leg, but it builds separate. Red Six Bricks, thank you so much for the heart me as always. How's it going? I always see your heart me come up before your like hello message, and that's how I know you're here. Great to have you as always, Red Six Bricks. Here, that's great. Crash Bandicoot. So Crash Bandicoot says, finally, I was able to sell off my 2001 Hogwarts. It's open and very played with. Guy bought it for $300. That's some going. Okay, the chat is moving fast. Yeah, Ian, it's going good. How are you doing anyways? Have you built this set before? Is that why you're asking? And Paul says, I feel like my trivia is way too heavy for the evening. the Adam trivia, Paul. George Alvanos, because why not? It's great to see you again. Welcome. So Paul came up with an interesting bit of trivia actually. Paul says, you mentioned the Yellow Castle. Why yellow minifigures? So they didn't represent any particular nationality or race. Paul also says, curiously, the Simpsons are yellow so they would catch the eye of channel surfers, which I never knew, and as a Simpsons fan, I never knew that before, Paul. So actually, I learned something. Oh, great, Ian. So you're out there building the Technic 4 GT. What do you think of it? Yes, so Emma, it's your fortune, and your fortune is that you will get good news tomorrow. Yeah, you will get good news tomorrow. Yeah, that is your fortune. Trust. Ross, how did you know that? Ross, why are you out here? Why are you out here predicting my fortune for Emma? You're a next level fortune teller. I'm down here, but Ross is up here. So Carbo says, I've got a fact for you, Eiffel. Why don't Lego make a Lusitania like the Titanic? Okay, Carbo, why? What's the answer? Emma says, ooh, I'm excited. I have a feeling of what it is. But you know what the extra good news is? Even though your feeling is probably right, there'll still be surprises. Surprises are good, but that's all I will say. So you have good news coming tomorrow, Emma. I hope. I really hope, especially now that I've said it. Ian, they are linked in my bio. So rhymes with tube and rhymes with talk. I can't say it out loud because I think that causes issues with one of the streams getting restricted then, which is a real nuisance. But it seems to go that way, Ian. So Ian says about the Lego Technic 4 GT. Because the new generation 4 GT is more modern, it looks very good in Technic, unlike the other rounder models. Ian also says, my next and hopefully is... So Ian hopes that... Oh, my next and hopefully is the Daytona SP3. So Ian is hoping that the next set is hopefully going to be the Daytona SP3, and says, now that's a good one. Working gearbox and stuff. Yeah, like, working gearbox, like, it's retiring soon, isn't it, Ian? I'm nearly sure it is. Funny, I was looking at that one in the toy shop yesterday. Caught my eye. Only the best for you, Emma. Only the best. So Kerbo says Lego will likely not make RMS Lusitania or HS Britannic because it's a symbol of war, and Lego do not like that since she got sunk by a German U-boat. Well, that makes perfect sense to me, Kerbo. That makes perfect sense to me, and that's a good fact, actually. A good observation, yeah? That is more than likely going to be true. I wonder, like, if we're going to get, like, another huge Lego ship, though, like the QE2 or something, like the the Queen Elizabeth or the Queen Elizabeth II, or just another huge ship at some point, like from the classic era of ocean liners, maybe like a 1950s one would be really cool. Okay. Ian, it's the Titanic 9,073 pieces. Open Plumbing says before launching on the... Oh, cool. Open Plumbing says before launching on the historic Apollo 11 mission, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin could not secure life insurance. To ensure their families would be supported if they didn't return, they signed hundreds of envelopes and postcards before the launch. Friends postmarked them on the launch and landing dates, turning them into highly valuable collectibles. I have never heard that one before, Open Plumbing. Do you think that Michael Collins, the third astronaut, did the same? Probably. Yeah, never heard that one before. They are flying left and right, Emma. Which is great, isn't it? What's the hardest to find one? Oh, I have a couple of very rare sets, Ian. Some of them are like Lego employee exclusive sets from Billund. I have Lego House exclusive sets. A rare Lego Store Belfast set. Actually, some people ask me, like, for example, do you have any rare minifigures? And usually I say no, not really. But rare sets, I do have a few rare sets, actually. I've done lots of videos about them in the past, Ian. You mightn't have seen them before, I don't know. Maybe you did. Okay, that's the second leg. What about you, Ian? Have you got any like a rare set or anything? Maybe you've got more than one. Okay, nearly there. I've built the second leg. That's one. Oh, that's gonna wreck my head. Okay, now I've got the second leg belt. So yeah, so Open Plumbing says, or asked, what's the rare Lego Belfast store set that I have? It is a set that celebrates the grand opening of the Belfast Lego store. It is set number 6588894. I'll just get it. It's a set that was handed out in on the first day of the grand opening of the Belfast Lego store, Open Plumbing, and it sold out within an hour and a half, which I actually made a video about. I was very unhappy about it because there were lots of people, hundreds and hundreds of people queued up and didn't get the set because it sold out in a couple of hours. And it was a quite unusual thing. Obviously, I'm usually very chill and pro Lego, but I actually made a video where I specifically called out that I was very disappointed that Lego didn't make enough sets for, you know, the first day even. But I will get the set and show you it in a moment. Thankfully not, Emma. I do not work during the weekends as well as during the week. Thankfully, I wouldn't be fit for it. I just wouldn't be fit for it. Even now, I'm exhausted. But yeah, I don't do weekend work. Thankfully, my weekends belong to me only, which is good because that's the time that I use then to work on my Lego videos instead. Although I'm actually running behind with that as well, now that I think of it. Let me get that set to show you, Open Plumbing, and Ian as well, who's asking about the Lego Store Belfast set. It is this one. Now, just to let you know, I did make a video about this set. You can find the video. Check back in August last year. This set, Belfast Grand Opening 6588946. It has 158 pieces and it includes this exclusive Lego Store Belfast tile with a heart on it. This set is very, very rare, but unless you're from Belfast or Northern Ireland, probably specifically, you're not really going to be interested in having this set. So just because it's rare doesn't make it highly desirable or have a broad appeal, but it's probably this would be one of the rarest sets in my whole collection for sure. There is a video about it from August last year. if you're interested in learning more. I think it was only 30 seconds long, the video, but still. Yeah, that's right, Ian. There's other versions, so like I don't know exactly, but say like there's other versions of like set that say, you know, like I don't know, say London. This is just a completely random example. I don't even know if there is a London version, but it might say like London store or London grand opening, and it would say like London store, Lego Store London on this or something, you know, and it's the same set, but it's the printing and the set name and this print that make it exclusive and rare. They are all different. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's a cool one. So there are different versions of the set, but they're still all very, very rare. Yeah, interesting, Ian. It is interesting. It's niche, you know, it is niche. Like, it's not something everyone will be interested in, but I think it's, you know, I think it's very interesting. Kerbo, you might have read that before. I believe that I also read that rumor, and that's what it is. It was a rumor, I believe, but as you, I think that you know, you probably do know, I don't generally discuss rumors on the channel. But I did read that too. I did read that. Just letting you know. Oh no, open plumbing. I'm never going to build it. It's worth more to me sealed than built. But I don't plan to sell it either. You know, I'm absolutely keeping the set. I'm not keeping it sealed because I want to sell it in the future. It's worth more to me sealed. I like it. I like knowing that it's like, you know, a rare sealed, you know, version of the set. Um, so I don't plan on opening it and building it, but I wouldn't part with it. You know, I don't plan on selling it either. It belongs to me, and I'm very glad to have it. I got it as a gift with it was a gift with purchase. You couldn't buy it. It was a gift with purchase, and I bought the Simpsons Krusty Burger set to get it. And it was a gift with purchase with 130 or £135 spend threshold, quite high. Nardis, great to see you. I'm doing well tonight, thank you so much. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Okay, I've built the 3 legs. Here we have them. No, don't worry about it, Carbo, honestly. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's 1. That's a good question, Emma. So, obviously, like, you hear a lot of people talking about how expensive Lego is now, which it is. I'm one of those people that talk about how expensive Lego is, because it is. But Lego has always been a very expensive product. It's always been a very expensive toy, you know. It was a top of the line toy whenever it first came out, like in the 19, well, even before, even before plastic Lego sets, like it was a high quality product. But yeah, it's always been an expensive product. Like back in the 60s and everything, it was expensive. People didn't just buy Lego like it was so easy, they had to work hard to buy it because it was a very expensive thing to buy. So no, Lego isn't just expensive now, it's actually always been a very expensive product. um I don't really know if I can say much more about the subject, to be honest, Emma, but I know that I've watched many YouTube videos about this same topic in the past, um, discussing this. It's actually something that is discussed. Oh, cool. I just noticed something. It's something that people have analyzed and discussed in videos, but I've never made a video discussing it. Maybe that's a hint. Maybe I should make a video talking about this subject. I don't know about that open plumbing. I'm unsure if they limited it to one per customer. I don't know. I would like to hope so, but I don't know if that happened or not. Because I think it would be wrong for them not to have limited it to one per customer, because well, people, scalpers, what other way is there to say it? Scalpers would come and scalp the sets then, which is probably what happened, to be honest. And that wouldn't be fair. Because like children, I saw on Facebook that night, there was I'm in a Facebook group for local Lego fans, everybody, and like that night, the night of the Belfast Lego store grand opening, um, there was a post on Facebook from a concerned mother because her little son, who was like a little boy, maybe 8 or 10 years old, had queued in the line for the Lego store in Belfast at the grand opening for hours, and that little boy missed out on the gift with purchase, and it ruined the day for him. And she was like trying to see if anyone in the local Lego group would be willing to sell her theirs so her son could have it, and I was so upset about that. I still remember it even after all this time. So basically, open plumbing, I hope that they limited it to one per customer, because there were, if there were people scalping it and all, imagine, like, so soulless, right? Like, because a lot of people missed out and were very unhappy. So I've got to put down a sticker now. If Lego were to make another ship like the Titanic, what would it be? What would I want it to be? Good question. It'd probably have to be like the Queen Elizabeth II Carbo. I'm thinking in terms of ships and how like famous ships and everything, and it would probably have to be the Queen Elizabeth II. Anything else, I don't like. There are other famous ships, of course there are, but it has to have broad appeal, and I think the Queen Elizabeth II, apart from the Titanic, probably has the broadest appeal. What do you think, Carbo? What one would you pick? Also, everybody. Oh, Paul, I don't remember actually, Paul. I'm not sure. Did you get one? Oh. Nardis, you have a great weekend too. Let's put this sticker down. And this sticker, everybody, is of a special plaque that was on board the Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. There's actually a picture of it in this instruction manual. Yes. So this is the sticker. Actually, I'm going to restart the stream here on TikTok. We have just one viewer, and that's Sarah. Sarah, I'm going to restart the stream. Please feel free to join again in a moment. It usually only takes about a minute, and the stream will continue, and it will be great to have you keep on watching. Thank you. Oh, well, if the likes of like battleships or something, Carbo, could be included, I would love to get like a Lego battleship or something. That would be so cool. Or a German U-boat. Oh, that'd be so cool. Akil, great to see you. You have a great weekend too. Thanks so much for coming to say hello. So this is the plaque, everybody, that I was mentioning. You can see. So there's planet Earth, some writing, and some autographs. Right. So that's the plaque sticker, but this is the real plaque then. You see this silver one? And it says, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD." Oh, that's this month actually. Huh. I never realized. So the Apollo 11 happened during July. That's this month. I wonder what July 16th. Did Apollo 11 launch on July 16th? It's the 17th today. Huh. They were on their way to the moon on this day in 1969, as far as I can tell. Huh. Yeah, definitely didn't know that. July 16th, 1969 was when the rocket launched, and on the 17th of July. Oh, cool, Emma. I don't know if you're still listening, but basically, fun fact time. Kevin, what's the crack? Yeah, this is actually really cool. So fun fact time then for Emma finally finds something. So you got a fortune and a fun fact. It says here that on the 17th of July 1969, 31 20s, 51 6 57 57 years ago, 30 31 51. Yeah, 57 years ago, Emma, today, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Edwin Buzz Aldrin made their first TV transmission from Earth to space. No, to Earth from space. My apologies. So how cool is that? Yep, July 17th, 1969. 57 years ago, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin made their first TV transmission to Earth from space. They hadn't reached the moon yet, though. And Yeah, the 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 plaque says, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon in July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind." And it's signed by Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, Buzz Aldrin, and Richard Nixon, former President of the United States of America. Travis, it's the Titanic. So there you have it, everybody. I know I rambled on for quite a bit there, but I didn't know about any of that, and I felt it was very interesting to talk about. Let's see. Okay, so we got... Yeah, Emma, I guess it is your lucky day. Oh, that's funny. Mozzie, yes, I am. Good to see you. Still on the Apollo. I've only been building it for 2 streams, though. Oh, good on you, Kevin, for passing your theory test. Yeah. Are you taking lessons? I'm not sure what the next one's going to be, Mozzie. I don't know. Open Plumbing asks, are you interested in becoming a Lego ambassador? And for a long time I was Open Plumbing, but the short answer is absolutely not at the minute. I have no interest in joining the Lego ambassador program or whatever at present, and but I used to have an interest in it. I applied once and I got rejected. I never applied again, and in the time since then, I've actually decided that, you know what, I don't have an interest in being a member of that particular program, or however you might want to call it. So yeah, Open Plumbing. The answer is short and sweet with a gentle no. I'm not interested in that. I was in the past, but not anymore. Very good, Kevin. So you had your first, yeah? You had your first lesson. What did you think of it? Zach Davies, good to see you. Yeah, go ahead. Carbo, please, with your trivia. Sure, go ahead. Remember, if you're just joining and you're new or haven't been here before, to follow or subscribe. There'll be plenty more live streams like this one. Although there's not a whole pile of pieces in this set, so I don't actually think I'll be building it for too long. Yeah, Kevin, sure, it takes a bit of time, like. Jeez, it takes a bit of time. Sure, you've only had one lesson. I'm sure you're doing great. Best of luck and happy motoring to you. Are you still at the same job, Kevin, and all? At the what was it, the bar? Calico, good to see you. Carbo was asking about you earlier. Carbo was asking where you were and if I had to... Excuse me, everybody. Carbo was asking if where Calico was. You're in Bulgaria right now and it's 1 a.m. Oh, it's so late for you. Thank you for coming to say hello, Calico. So let's get these clip, or I don't know what they are, ball joints? Yeah, they're ball joints. Oh, that's kind of satisfying. So let's get these ball joints connected. Now it's starting to look like a lunar lander, everybody. What's that? The Amazing World of Gumball, Calico, or something completely different? Oh, what are you building, Calico? Benjamin, good to see you. It does look cool, doesn't it? So Kerbo says the RMS Mauritania held the speed record for the fastest ship or fastest speed for over 20 consecutive years, the longest time being held. I did not know that, Kerbo. And tell me this, what was the ship that beat the record set by the RMS Mauritania? I have a funny feeling that it might have been the Queen Elizabeth or the Queen Elizabeth II. Could be completely mistaken though. I didn't know that, Kerbo. That's actually a really good fact. Mick, good evening from Ireland. How's it going? Do you know what? I'm absolutely enjoying this set. It's a very different sort of a build than I'm used to, and that's not a bad thing. It's very technical, and I like that. Oh, I know that set, Calico. You're building the football. You know what? I'm not going to lie, Calico. When I saw that set for the first time, I kind of wanted to kick it just to see what would happen. The SS Bremen. I've never heard of that one before, Carbo. I'm really learning something. Carbo, maybe someday you will make a fascinating maritime history documentary, and you know who's going to be there watching it? Me. Because you teach me some really cool things. Scotter, nice to see you. Lego Titanic is aura. Yeah, Lego Titanic is the GOAT. Greatest set of all time. Good to have you here, Scotter. Meyer, good to see you. Lots of new people coming to say hello. It's always good to see new people coming. Bean, nice to see you as well again. Bean asks, what is my first LEGO Speed Champion set? It was the 007 Aston Martin DB5. Look at that. Sure, that's great, isn't it? It looks like a real model. I knew that about the Titanic's funnel, Kerbo. That's a good one, though. Not everyone realizes that one. Calico, how did you forget that? It was your birthday on Wednesday. I would have wished you a happy birthday. Emma says, I've got to go now. Thank you for all the good fun facts tonight. And thank you, Daniel, for being the kindest one out there. Good night. Emma, good night to you. I hope work goes well for you tomorrow. And keep an eye out for your good news. Good night. That's right, Calico. It's very late here in Ireland. This is definitely the ladder that the astronauts used to board and disembark from the Lunar Lander on the surface of the moon. Oh, and it fits right over the plaque. That's nice. I'm learning a lot by building this. Oh, this is definitely the rocket engine or something. This is a rocket engine for sure. I've got a feeling. Official Juice, good to see you as always. Welcome. Maybe we will make it up to 35 likes. Mick says 57 years ago on July 20th, 1969, 2 astronauts set foot on the moon for the first time in human history. Mick, I know that you joined the stream only a few minutes ago, so you might have missed it. Probably about 20 minutes ago. This is related, by the way. You'll see where this is going. Probably about 20 minutes ago, I realized I didn't realize it until I was reading the instructions. 57 years ago today, the astronauts transmitted back to Earth from space their first television. How was it worded? Please give me one moment, Mick, and I will explain better. Yes. So, Mick, 57 years ago today, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin made their first TV transmission to Earth from space. That's exactly what I said, but somehow the LIGO version sounds better. But yeah, Mick, you're absolutely right. And I didn't realize that the Apollo mission happened this week 57 years ago, and I just happened to start building the set like at the same time. Completely coincidental, but that's how it worked out in the end. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. Landon, nice to see you. And Official Juice has this set as well. I didn't know there were so many Apollo 11 Lunar Lander owners out there, which is great. Calico, good to have you back. Okay, rocket engine almost complete. Turn the lander upside down. And there's the engine has been fitted right here. Well, Technically, it's the exhaust nozzle rather than the actual engine, but still. Alcala Vici Beckett asks, have you seen the TV show From the Earth to the Moon? It's all about the Apollo program. Alcala Vici Beckett, I have not seen that particular TV program before. You think I would enjoy it? I would imagine I would. Callum, best of luck. I'll be finishing up in not terribly long anyways. Dahi, good to see you. In not terribly long anyways. Callum, thank you so much for watching the stream as always. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing those photos that you're going to send me of what you built, yeah? I'm sure it's going to be great. Mind yourself. Mick asks if I have been to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Mick also says that there's a lot of memorabilia on display from the missions. So Mick, I have not been to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, but I have been to the Intrepid Air, Sea and Space Museum in New York City, Manhattan, where the NASA Space Shuttle Atlantis, possibly the Space Shuttle Atlantis, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not mistaken. It's been 11 years since I was there, but I think it's the Space Shuttle Atlantis, and I got to see it 11 years ago, back when I was 15. Yeah, Dahi, good to see you. Please do give the stream a like if you're only joining and you haven't already. So Alcala Vici Beckett says that the TV show From Earth to the Moon is absolutely brilliant, quite dramatic in parts, but it really made me appreciate it. You know what? Oh, one moment, please. There was a movie come out a few years back, and maybe it came out after 2018. Ryan Gosling played Neil Armstrong, I believe, and it was called First Man, the movie. And now, after building this set, I want to rewatch it. I guess I'm going to enter into some kind of a space nut phase again. Rediscover my passion for space after building this set. These must be the clasps that hold the ascension stage of the lander to the descent stage of the lander. Yeah, ascension, descension. Don't know if that's right. The ascent stage and descent stage. These clips must hold the ascent stage to the descent stage. Oh, Calico, no way, I forgot about that. That was funny for a couple of weeks, right? Oh no, his set's floating away. So, there we have it. I'm very impressed with how good this looks. Like, it looks so good that it looks closer to an actual scale model than a Lego set. Especially those foil stickers. They're what sell it, I think. And the gold, the additional gold all around. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, oh, that was peak for April. Calico, absolutely. So it's looking great. And the next stream, which will be the final stream for this build, so it will be Travis, my favourite set is without a doubt the Titanic up there. I've been asked many, many times, and the Titanic's the clear answer every single time. My favourite set, you know, I think it's the greatest Lego set ever released. It's the favourite set that I own, but my favourite set Lego have ever made as well, out of all others. What about you? What's your favourite? Yeah, so the next live stream, absolute detailing, great to see you. Great to see you. Welcome. The next live stream will be building bag number 4, which is actually a huge... There are actually 3 bags for bag number 4. That's certainly going to take a while. But bag number 4 is the final set of bags, and then the NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander will be complete. And just to give a rough idea of how it's going to look, it's going to be something like this. Which I think is class. What did you buy? Absolute detailing? Do I like it, Calico? No, I love it. Yeah, what did you buy? Oh, the 747 shuttle set? Perfect. Right, here I am building the Lunar Lander. There you are going to be building a shuttle set. Here, absolute detail, and that's great. Have you opened it up yet? Look at us, 2 NASA fans, yeah? Travis, good pick. Good pick. It's the best. Nothing else comes close, honestly. Still in the box. Maybe later on this weekend or something, absolute detailing, yeah? It's only Friday night. Just about to go Saturday morning now. Calico, that's funny. Yeah, absolute detail. I'll tell you an even madder one. Mick, who was watching the live stream, also realised this. And then about 30 minutes ago, I realised as well. This week, 57 years ago, was the Apollo launch. And I didn't know that. And I chose to build the set. And it was on the, what was it? 16th of July, possibly just yesterday. Yesterday, it was the 57th anniversary of the launch of the rocket. Today, the 17th of July, just about, is the anniversary of the Neil Armstrong and Michael Collins and Buzz Aldrin, the 3 astronauts, making their first transmission from space back to Earth. And that was today. And I had no idea about any of that. And it was just completely coincidental. And that's how it worked out. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. Most impressive build, Kai? That one. Anthony, nice to see you. Yeah, the cantina is finished. I finished it last week. Bobby, nice to see you. Joe, good morning. Remember, if you're new, everybody, because the stream is going to finish up now, please do follow or subscribe. At least that way you can get to see me build bag number 4 and finish the set out. It's already looking great, but obviously missing this whole top section here, which is what I will build in the next live stream. Also, if you haven't already, please do give the stream a like just before it finishes. It's not too late to show your support to the live stream, and maybe it'll push it to more people then afterwards as well in the future. So that'll do. Thank you all so much for joining the live stream, for keeping me company on this Friday night. As always, it was a pleasure to get talking to all of you, having plenty of laughs, talking about the theories of the origins of the universe and everything. It really was a good stream full of variety. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get on these live streams, everybody. Alina, don't be sorry. Thank you for coming to say hello. Look, just before I finish up, this is how the build is looking now, Alina. Really good, yeah? Really good. I need to be careful. It could so easily fall. This is not secure to the base. Anyways, it looks great. Paul, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, as always. Alina says that it looks great. Absolute detail, and don't worry about it. And here, I really hope that you enjoy building your Boeing 747 space shuttle transporter. I think it's going to be great fun for you. What a great first set. Great first set. Like proper set. Calico, Kerbo, thank you both so much for watching the stream, as always. That is, of course, in addition to all the other people who joined and aren't here anymore. Oh, that's kind, Calico. Very, very kind. Me too, absolute detailing. Although I think we've talked about that before. Yeah, aviation is cool. Yeah, aviation is cool. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. Yes. Thank you all so much. Take care, and I will see you again. And yes, absolute detailing I have. Brilliant place. Brilliant place. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much, and good night. Bye.